Robber barons versus Robin Hood, individuals in position of power or authority who engages in widespread corruption and steal resources of wealth from the country or society, particularly from the public industry. Yes, these kleptocrats or kleptomaniacs exploit their position to enrich themselves at the expense of others, especially individuals or groups on the brink of committing sideways that are pushed to the edges of society, often experiencing social, economic, or political exclusion. The robber barons love to take advantage of people or groups that lack access to resources, opportunities, and rights, leading to disadvantages and vulnerability. Never kick a person when they are down. One of the biggest kleptocrats or kleptomaniacs is Elon Musk. All the billionaire boys and their presidents ain't nothing but scammers and thieves, kneeling to the felon-in-chief, commander of we the people, and giving us a hell of a lot of grief. Give me your tired, your hunger, and your poor. And look how the kleptocrats and the kleptomaniacs, aka scammers and thieves, responded by freezing federal funds and pulling political stunts. This is social injustice and inequalities. I guess President Trump standing next to Gavin Newsom made him feel inferior and made him feel like a little runt. What would Robin Hood do? He would rob the rich and give to the poor. Robin Hood was motivated by the desire for social justice and to help those in need. When Robin Hood was faced with challenges, he would assess the situation to identify the unfairness, then take action to redistribute resources or support those who are at a disadvantage. Robin Hood prioritized fairness and community welfare, using his cleverness to outsmart authority figures. Okay, Republicans, Democrats, let's go. This affects everyone. I hope no one dies before the funding is cut back on. Too late. The funds were rescinded. 64 more people were lost in a plane crash under the president's order. He blames Biden, who had a diverse cabinet, Pete Buttigieg, who lives a diverse life, and President Obama, who is a diverse person. More blood on the Republicans' hands. Let me stop there for a brief minute because we just had another plane crash. I am not going to give my opinion because I will wait on the facts and the black box. That will be exact. How will the Republicans defend the death of these people? It is pure humiliation to ask the question and feel the pain of the blame. The Republicans have revealed there is no shame in their game. Just to say the rich are so much better and they deserve to become richer. The Republicans will own this story of chaos and destruction. Congress has the power of the purse, not the president. This is an illegal act. How will the White House Secretary Caroline Leavitt explain the president's action? Look at all the billionaires and the millionaires who kneeled and kissed the ring and destroyed their reputation and brand. It is time for the Congress to make a stand. To the Supreme Court, Donald J. Trump is the man who anointed as king and was given immunity. Shame does not kill, but the Supreme Court's silence will. So, Wendell, what do you think about that?
What I think about that is that the biggest welfare queen is Elon Musk himself.
Yes, okay. And so we didn't have another crash. Now, who has to own it?
It's the felon in chief, the president.
No, you think he's gonna step out there and blame it on the Biden administration?
Hey, he's gonna blame someone else. He's not gonna blame the policies that he caused in the first place.
And do you think that with Elon Musk trying to take over the treasury and trying to confiscate all the money to pay out for all his contracts or whatever, do you think that Trump will come and say, hey, stop?
No, he won't.
Do you think Elon is definitely out of his lane?
He is way out of his lane. He's been out of his lane ever since he took over Twitter.
And just when everyone thought that the commander-in-chief was insane. Well, it's time for the president to step up and let Elon know that who's running the show.
It's the president that's running the show, not Elon Musk from South Africa. Well, by the way, South Africa don't want him back either.
Well, since Elon Musk is not running the show, I think this was a pretty good video. And we're out and we're going to go.